Bill, how do you think the ETF industry is going to look in 2020?
So Shawn, certainly, we cover a lot of that in our ETF 2020 paper. We see a lot more competition, and we're already seeing it today. We're seeing, many traditional mutual fund firms looking to launch products. We're seeing other firms, including insurance companies, which to date have been significant users of ETFs, now looking to launch products as well. Interesting, we're also seeing a lot of activity around hedge funds, firms also looking to launch products as well. And we also see, again, significant growth in this space as well. When we did our survey of over 60 of the largest asset management firms and service providers across the globe, the predictions were clearly the industry is going to more than double between now and 2020. And in many respects, we think that's conservative because and that doesn't even think about, some of the potential changes that could make it even grow even faster since then as well. We also see, significant, product, innovation, somewhat subject obviously to regulatory considerations, but we see significant growth with respect to smart beta products. We see as well alternative products as well, very much in favor, and certainly active products and non-transparent active products as well, having significant growth opportunities going forward as well.
What do you think about the regulatory environment and what it's going to look like in 2020?
It's very interesting. Certainly, ETFs, because of their significant growth, continue to get a lot of attention by the regulators, not only in the US, but also in Europe and Asia. In some cases, the regulations are working in favor of ETFs, and we certainly are aware of the fact that in 2015 on the SEC's agenda is certainly discussion around possibly codifying many of the rules and regulations for both active and passive ETFs, and as such could help facilitate the more efficient and cost-effective launch of products, and in theory as well could free up some of those regulatory resources to think about in reviewing perhaps some more novel product launches as well. And then certainly in Europe, the retail distribution review certainly can work in favor of ETFs, and we're starting to see some traction there as well. And also in Asia as well, there are a series of passport schemes within the Asia region, as well as for other firms coming into Asia as well, which have the potential as well to provide further growth innovation across Asia as well.
Yeah, and then from what we see on the tax side, as you have all of that cross-border distribution, there's a lot of tax considerations, so it's very important that the industry keep abreast of those, make sure that the tax advantages of the products and they stay transparent from a tax perspective, and that they also operate in the relevant jurisdictions to comply with all the tax laws.
So Shawn, thinking about tax and technology, are there any particular tax issues or is unique to ETFs that people need to think about, and are there opportunities to further automate or provide more technology to facilitate the technology aspects of those products as well?
Yeah. What we are seeing, Bill, is a number of products in the exchange-traded space that are being offered in partnership tax form. That gets a lot more complicated than the traditional ETFs that issue investors a 1099. So you have a more robust form, a Form K1, and we are seeing technology making a huge difference there. And we see providers in this space, including PwC, offering robust technology solutions to literally deliver these forms on a technology platform to millions of investors in a highly automated version. Call center technology, investors can pick up the phone and have good explanations of what otherwise could be complex tax implications that can come through, that they perceive come through the partnership form. So technology plays a huge role today in the exchange-traded space, in the partnership space. It's going to continue to play a huge role and facilitate more ETFs in partnership form.
Yeah, and I would say the same thing from an operational side as well. So clearly there's a lot of focus on cost efficiency, and there's a lot of pressure in the industry as well to make sure you're launching efficient products. So therefore there's pressure on service providers to deliver cost-effective products as well. And again, we expect that to continue to evolve over time as well.